Happy birthday, Dapper!
But we here. New beginnings, niggas.
Blessings, kids.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. We keep it real on that birthday. Hey, earthquake like Cali. Hey, slice the cake on a birthday. Hey, bitch, get sliced in the middle of the face. Hey, slice in the middle of your face. On that birthday cake. On that birthday cake.
Yes, that shit is fat.
Birds again. Remember that was our affirmation walk. Always be the thick best friend. Always be the thick best friend.
I'm gonna fall down as angels around.
Yeah.
1, 2, step, 1.
Right here. Look at that big. What my pants look like? So big. Get ready, it's about to go down, baby. And that's my DJ. And that's my sister. Hey. All right.
So, my friend Benita knows that I will put her on the spot any moment.
All the time.
So this is that moment. I want to create in front of y'all. Y'all feeling good?
Yeah.
We made it out. We gestured the rain away. So, my rebirth is your rebirth. Atlanta, Georgia, thank you for allowing me to be here tonight on my journey as a gypsy. To stop here at the age of 38 and share my truths with some of you few souls. We are many souls, but some of us are just a few. Keep that out there. So, just follow me, okay? Okay. Y'all keep it going. Face it going. This is all the we got right. This is all that we got right here. Killing every demon in my way. I'm a natural for feeling. Killing every demon in my way. I'm a natural for feeling. I'm going through her day, whatever she had her day was, and we're finding each other. So enjoy the moment. Yo, that's where are you, love? Come here, darling. So I met this soul because my friend Shanika, who has a book that she has in the back, she was like, oh, this your cousin, so I'm dropping you off tonight. And I had a fit. My ego was mad. She was in her right mind. You have your home, you like guest over 3 times the time to go, right? Right. So pretty. I can't ask you that. So, after the embarrassment, I realized that, yeah, I was at my family's house. So it was right that she dropped me off, but I've been traveling for about 20 years as a homeless nomad since the age of like 16. I'm about to be 38. After Atlanta, Georgia. I am 38, sorry, today. Shout out to Rebirth. Shout out to everybody that we lost, that we still mourning in our bodies and our spirits tonight. We still mourn people that we love. You still mourn people that you love, say yeah? But you gotta keep going, right? We gotta keep fucking going, right? That's it. So, we're gonna sing our song. Or I'm gonna make her something and you're just gonna stay with me. Okay? But stay with her. Can you join me here right there? So whatever y'all make up, we're just gonna create. Just give the vocalist some. Ooh. Here we go. So right in front of the people, here we go. Get together with it. Listen to this. Say it, clap for them, clap for them. Yeah. Baby, it ain't no, it's lonely at night. I'm a man who finds my pillow, baby, baby. It ain't in the same, no. Hey, baby. Play, 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 play. Do this shit right here, we transform some fucking power that we fucking deserve. We need our own buildings. We need to own our own fucking health. We need to own our own fucking desires and create more fucking miracles on this planet. I can't gesture knowing life. I live every day on the edge, on the fucking edge. So to whatever your destiny is, live that shit. We're gonna enjoy the rest of these couple hours we got. Belong to the energy, buy a drink, do something for someone else in the building. Get out your fucking head. Do you? The band, give me this right here, and this is nice. I don't really ask for much. Before the poison in my head to go someday. Baby, I don't really ask for too much. Before the poison in my head to go cool. Yeah, my head just don't
ethnic children, I didn't want to belong to that. I also didn't want to go to my cousin's house either because it wasn't time for me to be family mode because I just came from being a gypsy in New York. And before I see my family, I try to clear my energy up so that when they see me, they don't see the traveler that's tired. So unfortunately, I've been asleep for 3 days in my cousin's crib and he saw the traveler that's tired. But thanks to Sonika, this amazing goddess who paid for a photo shoot in New York City, I got up for what I could. It wasn't even a whole lot, but it was great because we agreed and it was perfect. But it turned to friendship and she's gestured me going to Ghana when it's time and ordained for my journey to start all over there, which will be most likely by the end of May. So I'm making my rounds through family and people through my past before I go to another country and start a new journey permanently. And I want to thank her for speaking to my mom the other day because my mom didn't understand her 37-year-old son still has these horrible spasms of anger that comes out that she must understand. It's not like by design that I'm angry at you, I'm just angry at the distance that I don't know who I am because of our distance. That makes sense in some of our lives? So she gave my mom a 4-page text and she responded back like she fucking understood that I was broken at an early age. I became a creative because I was a beautiful young black kid. I couldn't be masculine or feminine enough. I was just this random prophet motherfucker that was just always gesturing through every time he changed his look up spiritually, physically. Shit would just happen to life. And I would be beautiful because of my scars. And I turned scars into a behavior of survival. And the behavior of survival has become my DapperAfrika movement, which has led me to this particular day, turning 38 years old. Boom, moving forward. Thank you, Sonika, for stepping to my journey maybe like a month or two ago. Let me rest at your crib with your daughter. Let me also talk to your altar and tell her that it needed new water. And we had friendship for a few days. And when you're a traveler, not by choice, but just by design, don't judge your process to the bag and the dream. If you judge your process, you won't have a brother who flew in from New York who was your Western Union friend like 7-8 years ago before the cash that shit was popping. And to other friends who I may never ask, but we had good times and we got real fucked up and whatever it is freedom brought in New York City, we were those intoxicated survivors of beautiful life. To a beautiful sister named Rasta Barbie, who also has a real name. Introduce yourself since you are also co-hosting, and my sister Benita. I don't want to get too teary up, but I just want to say it's thankful to have mad energies in here. I know that candle, that incense gonna be on that cake. Niggas just don't eat the middle of the cake, so it's gonna taste like incense, okay? Don't eat the incense. Hold on one second.
Peace, family. Thank you so much for that. My name is Charon. It's
Charon.
Charon, yes, like Tchaikovsky with the silent T. But yeah, it's an honor to be here to celebrate you, to be here with just a few of your loved ones, just a few of the people that you've impacted. I met you in New York at Sunday Fun Day, my homegirl fun's amazing event. And
It was an all-female event too, and I got on the fucking mic.
yes, and you crushed it. You crushed it, but gave us so much life. And so when you asked me to come and co-host, it was really a no-brainer for me, you know. And I'm just so grateful for your energy, your light. I grant you nothing but peace and blessings on your next journey, the next chapter. I know that it holds such amazing unfolding for you, and I love the fact that you're listening to spirit. Like, the best thing that we can do is listen to spirit and remain in alignment, right? Everything else follows. So I wish you nothing but the best and bliss. Love you.
That was fucking deep.
Damn. Now we all gotta remember that jewel. God damn, that was like $100,000 worth of our memories back. Shit. Benita, last time I was in Atlanta, she didn't hit me up to the last minute because she was afraid that she wanted to give me she didn't want to give me friendship rate. She wanted to pay me artist rate. She was like, I can't. And I'm like, no, I can't even get there. And I need to meet with Janet Jackson because I just called them out on the internet and they want to meet with me, possibly give me like a retainer for like just gesturing on the internet. This outfit was fucking whack. Whoever's styling you is some bitch ass nigga that's not even black. And it should be me. And 500 people responded and like 7,000 views. And the president of the label's brother was like, yo, don't take it down, you're right. But I'm gonna give you my brother's number, don't tell him I gave it to you and call him. So I sent him a picture of Erykah Badu, and a week later he hits me up and I was like, oh, you told me next week, so I already bought a ticket on Amtrak. Actually, no, I lied. I said I got on a JetBlue flight, cause first class or some shit. But I got on Amtrak, got to Atlanta, stayed with her, did her video for her. Supposed to be dressing you, and I did the whole thing, and then I wanted to direct, I wanted to choreograph, and you didn't get mad at all my behaviors. You let it happen. And sometimes as artists, some of us are intense, in our masculinity and our authority, whether we're male or female. Don't let go of that fucking intensity. Just put it in the people that are gonna put back into what the fuck you know. If two ignorant motherfuckers is winning, guarantee somebody's gonna take the next nigga out. So some of us have just got to know no matter what. If you're the working 9 to 5 motherfucker and that friend calling you for something and you can't do something for that motherfucker, because you never know the scars that they're wearing because of you. Energy don't stop, it just transmutes. So if we can understand that shit, motherfucker like me don't gotta die like the rest of these prophets being killed by white men or being killed by the people who ain't praying enough for their leaders. This is all it takes to start a whole fucking new world. This many motherfuckers right here. That's all it takes. I have a red journal that I ask people and travelers of all different worlds to write into. You all be the first few of the many in this particular journal that has been started in the Mediterranean Sea in Morocco, where I found 2,000 years worth old of slavery that I turned into an altar into my mother's crib. I saved my mom from having a tumor that turned into cancer. It was her 3rd time, but I put fucking coconuts in the crib because some nigga I paid $300 to put the coconuts in the crib and burn some of this, and I had never stopped that journey. So I'm a weird African-American motherfucker. I'm more African than American. I've never been to Africa besides the light-skinned part of Morocco. And I'm going to the brown-skinned part because of this sister right here who just came back from her daughter. They traveled the world for the past 15, 12 years together. And that's what she does for a living. We can't judge freedom. Just fucking align yourself to that shit. And whatever, bless y'all. Namaste, on all of y'all motherfuckers, because I'm ignorant to your hearts. And thanks for bringing your hearts. Again, if you want to tip something, you can tip something. I'm not good at accepting money. I live by the street, so if there's a gesture you want to give for it, just give it to somebody else if it's not me. Peace and thank you. Yo, DJ Super Kid, yo, I'm saying your name correctly, right? Super Kid? Yo, can you play some fucking real tribal shit real quick? Some tribal shit, just go in, just give us your behavior.
Do some DeVito.
Yeah, teach us. Don't tell him you got American energy. Let him find a shit that ain't American English niggas speaking. Let him, yo, it could be R&B, hip hop, whatever, just whatever he wants. But y'all feeling good though? Yeah. So real quick before he plays that, actually you can play Reset Button, which is Lead's original pieces. This song is Reset Button. This is like my first single. Eventually on Sony Japan. Eventually, when I say that, because major labels don't mean shit when you say them. You just gotta hope they put your black ass out. So, in the middle of that, I'm gonna sing it for you because I can only sing it.